Located near the town of Kalambaka in central Greece, Meteora is known for its unique landscape of towering sandstone cliffs which rise precipitously from the surrounding plains. Its name translates to suspended in the air, which perfectly describes its stunning and awe-inspiring rock formations. What makes Meteora particularly striking are the unusual shapes of the rock pinnacles that dot the landscape, some of which reach heights of up to 400 meters. In addition to its natural geological wonders, Meteora holds great cultural and religious significance. Its towering cliffs have been home to many monasteries since the 11th century, when a lot of Orthodox Christian hermit monks had flocked to Meteora and found ways to ascend its rock pillars. Many succeeded and started founding monasteries on top of the cliffs. The location was ideal for them since it meant they could live their life in solitude. Back then, the only way to get into the monasteries was to climb up a ladder, which the monks could draw up whenever they felt threatened. 24 monasteries were eventually built, but only 6 remain in operation. They have been designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. In this trip, though, we were only able to visit one monastery. The monastery of St. Stephen was founded by St. Antoninus Cantacuzene in 1400 and was initially inhabited by monks. It quickly became a spiritual center for the Orthodox Christian faith and attracted many pilgrims over the years. It suffered damages during the Ottoman occupation of Greece and was bombed by German forces during the Second World War. Its architecture is unique, which is a combination of Byzantine and Gothic styles. The monastery was built on a rocky outcrop, which required the monks to build a bridge to access it. Its main church is small but beautifully adorned with frescoes and icons. Unfortunately, no photographs are allowed inside. It was virtually abandoned until 1961, when it became a nunnery. The monastery's location, around 300 meters above the ground, provides its visitors with spectacular views towards the vast valley of Thessaly, the river Peneios, the Pindos mountain range, and the town of Kalambaka across the plains. The Holy Trinity Monastery is one of the most photographed monuments in the area. At the same time, though, it ranks among the most ones to access. A sheer stairway cut into the cliff with 145 steps. It was featured in the 1981 James Bond film For Your Eyes Only, with Roger Moore scaling the cliff face. Out of all the monasteries of Meteora, it has the most dramatic location. The rock face is a sheer drop, and the rock itself is a lot more slender. The Rusanu Monastery was built in 1545 and is dedicated to Saint Barbara. It is reached by a bridge that has some dramatic drops. Nowadays, it is run by nuns. The St. Nicholas Anapausas Monastery was founded in the 14th century and is most famous for its frescoes by the famous Cretan artist Theophanes Strelitsas, which include the Passion of Christ and the Virgin Mary praying. It fell into disrepair and was completely abandoned for 60 years before the Greek government repaired it. The Varla Monastery is named after the first monk who built the first church on the rock in 1350. Unfortunately, no other monks joined him, so the site was abandoned for 200 years after his death. Two monks from Ioannina refounded it in 1517. The Great Meteoran Monastery, also known as the Monastery of the Transfiguration of Christ, is the oldest and largest of all the monasteries in Meteora. It is built on the greatest rock of the complex, the Platis Lithos. It was founded around 1340 by Saint Athanasius Meteorites.